Snow White is coming. The Rachel Zegler Gal Gadot starring film, the remake of the classic Disney animated feature by Walt Disney, is coming. There are popcorn buckets. There's a Snow White shawl blanket hoodie thing, various popcorn buckets inspired by Snow White. Last night I was at the movies and people are already wearing at AMC. They're wearing Snow White shirts. There is big promotion behind the movie. But the reaction to the trailers have not been great. And a YouTube channel called Chat Music has been taking the best chat comments. This movie has one of the worst ratios in YouTube history. Okay. They have put the best chat comments to music. And then I have a special video to show no one knows about after this, which is Walt Disney himself reacting to Snow White. You have not seen this, Alan.
No, I have not. I'm excited.
Okay. Let's see this first. It's under 2 minutes. I like this.
If I saw this movie on a plane, I would still walk out. This trailer makes me want to sit on the TV and look at my couch. I paid nothing to watch this trailer, but I already want my money back. Coming to a theater near you, me, is that a threat? They should have made Rachel CGI instead. Von Brown and the 7 Discord box.
Oh, no.
And when I turn my monitor off, Disney invites you and I must politely decline. I'm rooting for the poison apple. Why is Lord Farquaad playing Snow White? This movie should come with a disclaimer. No dwarfs were harmed, but your childhood might be. I haven't seen something self-implode this hard since that Titan submarine.
Oh, no.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. The German I play cultural
It's catchy.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Snow White and the 7 CGI abomination, making the dwarfs look like a PS1 hack replay. Rachel Zegler looks like a medieval squire boy. Marvel's lost $237 million. Snow White, hold my beer. Disney used to make people famous. Now it ends acting careers. Mirror, mirror on the wall, where the seats are empty in Cinema Hall. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what's the biggest Disney flop of all? Shut it.
Aw.
And there are a lot of other videos. They make the comments. They bring them to life with music. But this video was brought to me, and I'll let you know, it's from the YouTube channel at Rebels Lab. At Rebels Lab. You're well aware of the rumor that Walt Disney is frozen.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Underneath the ice at the Honda Center.
I don't know if it's true, but someone did a little animation from Rebels Lab, and this is Walt. Walt is being asked, his brain is in a jar, a la Futurama. He is asked what he thinks of Snow White, the new upcoming Snow White with Rachel Zegler. Let's see what Walt has to say.
The trailers look absolutely horrendous, Professor. The live-action Snow White looks horrendous. The dwarves look like something other than dwarves to me. Not how dwarves should look at all. And the acting, it sounds rather forced and unnatural, if you understand my meaning.
Well, and then there's the Rachel Zegler component. So I'm sure you have your opinion about that.
Oh, absolutely, Professor. I cannot stand that actress, Professor. I haven't seen any film with her in it. But the very first time I saw a trailer, the very first snippet I heard of her voice, it's simply horrendous, Professor. Her high-pitched voice has no place in my classic film. In fact, I wouldn't want her in any of my films. At all. The trailers look absolutely horrendous.
So, what do you think? Now, being real for a second, and thanks to Rebels Lab, sub to their channel. what would Walt really say if he was watching all of his classics remade? Alan, you are practically a Disney historian. You're behind the D files, the man behind the D files. I'm sure that series of articles on Film Threat will pick up. You have been to the Disney Museum. You are a Disney nerd, but you also
Yes.
are a pragmatist and realistic. What in real life, what do you think Disney would think about all these live action remakes, in particular Snow White?
Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned it before, but I think he'd question why the live actions were needed to be done and why his work needed to be corrected. I definitely think he would have issues with the idea that his films haven't transcended time, especially to today. Also, I think he's all for simple stories. Just tell a good, exciting story for children, and make it exciting, entertaining enough for adults. And I think he would definitely have problems with the wokeness that has gone in. I mean, the guy hated unions. I'm pretty sure he'd hate DEI and wokeness. So, I think, yeah, I think he would bristle at the corporatism that Disney has become today.